Good afternoon, children. How are you all, children? I hope you all are fine. Yes, children. Okay, children. We have completed the lesson. We have completed our portion. And now we will be starting our revision from lesson number 8. Okay. And I'll be very shortly sharing my screen with you. Children, our lesson is our need for water. Subject is EVS, lesson is our need for water. Okay, children, it is revision, right? We are going to revise. I'm going to explain you shortly and ask you some questions. We'll be revising the questions, so keep your workbooks with you, okay? Children, whenever we think about water, yes, you know water, we have learned need of water, we have learned so many lessons of water, air and food. Now we will be discussing our need for water, okay? Whenever we think about water, we think about water in a glass or water in a bottle, right? Isn't it? Yes. Your mommy fills up the bottles. You know, you have bottles at home. You fill up the water bottles during the summer season. You keep it in the fridge to cool it. And you love to drink cold water, right? When you come to school, you bring your water bottles, right? So we think about water in a glass or water in a bottle, right? Now, children, sometimes we also think about the water which we drink. It might be from the bottle or in a glass. We think about water, different kinds of images of water come to our mind, right? Now, children, you might have gone for the picnic, see in the on the beaches you can see. Now you can see. Now recently you might have seen in villages, some of you might have visited your villages. You may have seen, yes, in villages you think about the water in a river, in a source of water. You get water from us also. And children, when you talk about water, when we are talking about water, you always think about water. Water in a bottle, water in a guide. They are connected to pipes, and we get water in the taps. Water in a bucket, you fill the water in a bucket. In house, water in the sea, and water in a river or rainwater. You can see now rain. When it rains, you get water, right? You know, children, our human body, right? But children, are you aware? Yes, that even our human body, we human beings contain more than 70% of water, right? You can see that is our body contains water. Yes, our body is composed of water. A major part of our human body composed of water. That is just, that does not mean water in a glass or water in a bottle. Yes. Are part of very important. So it's important. Can you tell children what do you see on the screen? Yes, children. Yes, what is this? From the eyes, what starts falling, right, children? Children, sometimes tears start flowing from our eyes, right? When we are sad or when we cry, right? isn't it? These tears are a form of water. They are also in the form of water. What happens when you see a pod of tamarind? Children, when you see a tamarind pod in your hand, yes, you can see a tamarind yes, or you see pani puri or raw waters, our mouth waters, when we see a tamarind pod. And this is also one form of water, that is saliva, right? On the screen, you can see children, a boy is sneezing. You can sneezing, yes, you also sneeze sometimes when you have cold. We can see this, his nose is running, yes, watering because of cold. He's suffering from severe cold. During cold, what happens, children? We feel uneasy and uncomfortable due to cold. We are uncomfortable. We don't feel like sitting, sleeping, or eating. It troubles us because of this cold. And when sometimes we get a cut in any part of our body, it starts bleeding, you can see. And this is in a bleeding, blood oozes out. And this is also a form of water. Children, we saw tears, right? Yes, we saw saliva, then water running. You can see here tears, saliva, water running from nose tells us what it tells us, children, about presence of water because it comes in the form of water. It tells us about the presence of water in our body. Yes, this substance that flow and these all substances contain what, children? Water. And this is water which is present in our body in this forms. Right. Now, children, tell me. Now, children, you can see here. What is this girl doing? Yes, she's having a juicer and she's having lemons. She's having glass, right? What she's going to do it? She has cut the lemon into half pieces, right? And what she's doing? What she's doing? She's squeezing lemon juice, right? So what she will do with this lemon? Yes, yes, she's going to make a juice, lemon juice. And this, what happens? This juice comes out when this method, she is using the method. She is using this and she is getting the juice. For what? She is going to make lemonade or lemon juice from it. So children, this tell us, what it tells us, there is water in lemon. And this you feel like drinking when? You feel like drinking lemon juice in which season? Yes, in summer season. So children, lemon contains water, right? Now you can see here. What is this boy doing? Yes. Can you tell me, children? You have to, what he is done, he has to take with the help of parents, you can do at home. You can also do this experiment. What you can do is take help of your parents. Children, take a small piece of cucumber, right? Grate it. You can see, you can grate it. There is a grater on the side, you can see with the holes, right? You should grate the cucumber now and then squeeze it hard with your hands. Making use of your both hands, you can squeeze it. Now you can see the juice of cucumber, right? So now this also shows that cucumber contains water. Yes. We come to know that there is water in lemon, watermelon, children. These all are summer fruits. They contain lot of water in them. So we feel like drinking this. Yes, we feel like drinking the juices or eating this fruit, right? We love to eat cucumber. We love to eat watermelon during this season. Now, children, tell me, Why do we feel thirsty? Yes, when there is lack of water in our body, means there is less amount of water in our body. The percentage of water reduces in our body. That time we feel thirsty. Yes. So what you should do? We should drink. Why do we feel thirsty? When there is lack of water in our body. So what you should do? We should drink water. We need water. Yes. Why do we need water, children? We need water if our body has to function properly. Yes. Water is life. We need water if our body has to function properly, because we have to level the percentage of water in our body. And water keeps, we have got blood in our body, and this water helps our blood to remain thin. And water, when while eating, you need to drink water, because water helps to digest our food. Yes, after eating, after some time, you feel like drinking water because it helps to digest your food. And unwanted or waste products, means which are there in the body, leave our body through urine. When we drink water, they mix with that water and they are thrown out of our body. And we must have enough water in our body at all the times. So the percentage of water should be proper in your body at all the times. Yes, we must have enough water. So children, to level up the water, you should keep on drinking water from time to time, right? So when you are sitting for your class also, children, keep your water bottle, drink after sometimes water. Yes, children, can you tell which animals are drinking water at the river banks? Yes, we can see animals like elephants and zebras. You can see elephant, zebra, giraffe, lion. They all are sitting and drinking water at the river bank, right? Water is life. In many villages, you can see cows, buffaloes, and goats come to the river or ponds to drink water. Animals bath themselves in it. They also take bath in this water. Birds like lapwing, kingfisher, and egret can also be seen around near river banks or ponds, lakes, and ponds, because they too come to drink water. So we know, children, all living things need water. They cannot survive without water. Now you can see people are filling water, whether they are living in villages or in chawls, or because they don't have taps in the house or drinking water. They come to take water from here. People from the villages wash their clothes, right? You can see them, and they carry water to use at home. They're taking the water for using at home. Yes, this is public sources where they have come to collect the water, and they have to keep these places also. They should keep it clean. Animals also feel thirsty. Animals. These animals also, you can see, they come to the source of water to drink the water to quench their thirst. This is the fishes. You can see different types of fishes. Yes, you can see them. We see some animals, these fishes and all, they live in, these are water animals. And the animals which live in water are known as aquatic animals. Whether animals are living on land or on water or plants, all living things need water to stay alive. Children, people who keep animals like dog, cats, cows, buffaloes, they keep them at home. Goats, they provide them, they make the place for them, or they keep a place, or they keep the vessel for them where they can provide them with drinking water without fail. They are because these animals to need water, right? Now you can keep. I told you they keep the animals and they provide drinking water to them without fail because we know these animals to get thirsty, right? We know that these animals to get thirsty. Thousands of other animals too. We do not realize that they to need. We have many thousands of species of animals are there, but all these animals are dependent on water. Children, tell me, why do we go near a water hole in a jungle to see wild animals? Because we cannot see all the wild animals, but near the water holes we can see them. So we, to see these animals, we go near the water holes in a jungle. You can see how the deers, giraffes, you can see other animals here who have come to drink water. You can see them. You can see this all animals, they have come to the source of water to drink water. Yes, they need water when they are thirsty. So people go in order to see this wild animals. Children, here you see different pictures in which you can see uses of water. Children, as we know in the, we can see why water is very important for our life. Water is used for drinking, cooking, food, extinguishing fire, bathing, washing clothes. Yes. So water is watering plants. You can see water is used for drinking, bathing. Yes, you can see it is also used for water, washing animals. For this, you can see they are carrying water home for the use. You can see the animals also being they are taking bath. You can see children playing in water, right? Yes, see here the children are watering the plants, brushing teeth. Yes. What else? Washing fruits and vegetables, right? So this way we can understand water is useful to us in many ways. Yes. What is essential? Yes. So water is an essential natural resource, children, for sustaining life or your life. Water forms 60% of our body weight. Yes. And water is renewable and limiting resource. About 3/4 of the earth's surface, this blue portion, 3/4 of our earth's surface is occupied by oceans. Now, about 97% of the earth's water is strong, saline water, and only 3% is fresh water, which we can use it. Pure usable water on land is only means 0.3%, right? So children, we come to know water is very important for our life. Now, let us see one experiment here. Children, you can try this. Take 2 potted plants. You can see you have taken and you have numbered it, right? Label them as 1 and 2. Every morning for the next 5 days, water only plant 1. Okay, you can see in second picture, you are only watering the plant number 1, right? Do not water plant number 2. Not at all 1 drop of water. You should not water at all. What do you see, children? After 5 days, you can see, yes, what happens, children? Which side, which plant? Plant 2, which was not watered, slowly is drying up. You can see it dries up. Yes, look, number 1 plant, how it looks. It looks fresh and green. This plant looks fresh and green. So students, tell me what this tells us. Yes, what we can see and understand? Yes, we can understand from this plants also need water to survive. To live, plants also need water. Children, we need water for agriculture and industries, right? As well, water is very important in our life. Farmers water their fields. Farmers, they use watering their fields and their crops in their fields. Yes, the trees in the forest. Yes, they also need water to grow. Yes, children, tell me, from where do we get water? They need, yes. Where do they get water? They get water from the rain. Water seeps, you can see the roots of the plants right here. Water seeps into the soil, in the mud, right? The roots of plants spread deep into the soil. You can see the roots of the plants which are spread deep into the soil. These roots absorb water that has seeped into the soil. So this is how the plants get, yes, this is how what the plants get, water from the ground, which has seeped into the ground and they can grow. Now, some plants like bulrushes, rotors, they grow in water. We can try our best to grow them in soil. If you put them in soil, in the pot, will they grow? No, they cannot survive there in the soil. The lotus plant, water chestnut, are the plants that grow in water. They are the plants which grow in water. Okay. So this was about water we had learned. Now this we have learned what we have learned, children. Living things need water. Whether they are animals, plants, or human beings. We all of them need water to live. And there is water in our bodies of living things, plants, animals and human beings. Their body is working properly. Why? Because there's water inside them. And we get thirsty when we get thirsty, we saw we when there is lack of water, when the percentage of our amount of water reduces in body, we feel thirsty. Many villages have a common source of water. They go to the rivers or wells to get water for them, and they use it at home. We saw certain birds and plants are commonly found near this. We find them near these sources of water. They live there in the places where the water is available. And we also need water for what all things we need water for drinking, for cleaning, cooking, growing crops, and for industries also. And we saw lastly, the roots of the plants go deep into the soil and they absorb water. Okay, children. Now let us revise some question and answers. Yes. Why do we drink water, children? Yes. Say after me. You can repeat. We drink water because our body functions properly. Why do we drink water? We drink water because our body functions properly. Why? Number two. Why do cows, buffaloes, and goats come to the source of water, children? Yes, cows, buffaloes, and goats come to drink water and also bath in water. Cows, buffaloes, and goats come to drink water and also bath in water. Number three, why is farming not possible without enough water? Yes, plants growing with the help of water. That's why farming is not possible without enough water. Yes, plants are growing with the help of water. So that is why farming is not possible without enough water. If they don't get water, will the plants grow? No. From where do plants in forest get water? Yes, plants in forest absorb. They take in the water, rainwater, which is seeped in the layers of the soil, right? Now fill in the blanks. Water keeps the blood. When you drink water, sufficient water, it keeps the blood thin. Water keeps the blood thin. Yes. Animals bath in water. Second, animals bath in water. Third, we go near a water hole in the forest to see which animals? Wild animals. We go near a water hole in a forest to see wild animals. Fourth, water is very important in the lives of people. Yes, without water we cannot live. So water is very important. Roots of the plants absorb the rainwater that has seeped, which is under the ground, seeped into the soil. Now, in summer, why do we get plenty of fruits like watermelon and cucumber? I told you children, we have seen, because in summer, the climate is very hot and our body needs more water. So for enough water in body, we have to eat fruits like watermelon and cucumbers, because there is water in watermelon and cucumbers. Okay. So we eat these fruits during the summer season. Now children, open your workbooks. We'll revise some questions from the workbook, right? You can see there, page number 53. You can open your workbook. You might have written this question answers. Yes. So fill in the blanks. We have seen that water keeps the blood thin. Yes. Cucumber and lemon also contain, what they contain children? Water. Cucumber and lemon also contain water. When we run hard, our clothes get, when we run hard, what happens? Your clothes get wet due to sweat. You know, sweat is also one form of water. Okay. Fourth, water is very essential for the proper function of our body. So blank is body, B-O-D by body. Body, water helps, fifth one, water helps the in food digestion in our body. Okay. Digestion spelling, you know, children, D-I-G-E-S-T-I-O-N, digestion. Now strike out the wrong words. Sixth one, if we do not water our potted plants, they will look fresh and green or they will dry up slowly. If you don't water the plants, what will happen? You have to cut, look fresh and green. So right answer is dry up slowly. If you don't water them, what will happen? They will dry up slowly. Okay. Unwanted substances leave or stay in our body through urine. Yes, the substance which we don't need, they leave our body. So they don't stay in, they leave our body. Right answer. So wrong answer you have to cut out. Okay. We feel thirsty when there is, when do we feel thirsty? When there is more water or lack of water, abundance or lack. When there is lack. So abundance you have to strike out. Okay. Now ninth one. In which different forms is water present in our bodies? Yes, children, we have seen water is present in our body in the form of, we saw, tears, saliva, blood, sweat, and urine. When we have cold, water comes out from our nose, right? 10. In summer, why do we eat plenty of fruits like watermelon and cucumber? I told you just now. During summer, we lose lot of water from our body as we sweat. Means we sweat that time. Water is thrown out of our body. Due to this, we feel, yes, we feel thirsty, right? Yes. And hence we get plenty of fruits, yes, containing water, such as that time watermelon and cucumber. Okay. We saw this. You have seen this blanks. We'll see this. Animals bath in water. 12th one, people take care to provide drinking water for the animals they keep. So they give them water if they are keeping the animals. We go near water hole in a forest to see wild animals. Water is very important in the lives of people. We saw that. Roots of the plants absorb rainwater that has seeped into the soil. Okay. Why do cows, buffaloes, and goats come to the source of water? Yes, children. Cows, buffaloes, and goats come to sources of water such as ponds and rivers to drink water. They come to the sources. Okay, think and tell. Yes. Now you can say, why is farming not possible without enough water? Why we cannot do farming without water? Because plants need water to grow. If we do not provide an adequate amount of water, what will happen? They may die. So farming is not possible without enough water. Okay, children. Children, have you got any doubts? Yes. No doubts. Okay, children. For what is water used? Yes, for what is water used? Yes. Okay. What happens? What happens when we cry? What flows from our eyes? What happens when we cry? What flows from our eyes? Yes. When you cry, what flows? What children? Tears. What? Very good. When there is lack of water, we feel. When there is lack of water in our body, we feel. Very good. Yes, very good. Alia, very good. Lotus grows in. Lotus grows in. Very good. Anjali, very good. No doubts, children. So start revising your lessons. Read this lesson. Next time I'll ask you some more questions. Okay. Bye, children. Bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you.